Hey everyone, it's Karina. Welcome to Life of a Mermaid. So I'm on the floor. I've been lazy. I was working on some crafts. Um, so I was doing that right now. I've been watching Netflix, kind of been binging. So finally started watching Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. Definitely a little darker than what I had initially expected. I guess I thought it was gonna be a little bit more like the original show, but it's really good. So I'm excited watching that, and then yeah, so yesterday I posted. Yesterday we ended up actually going to my sister in law's house to celebrate my mother in law's birthday. That was actually fun. I think part of me is still a little self conscious about the crutches and stuff, and not so much that, but like, that like if they have steps, I need to jump up and then, wobble in there, or hovel in there, whatever. So still like that's kind of like iffy because I was telling Sal like I'm not the most fit person, you know. So that's still kind of I think a bit of a barrier or a hurdle, literally. But yeah, no. But other than that, like it was fun. It was really nice just kind of being around the family and seeing her so happy and celebrating and stuff like that. So it was a really nice time. Yeah, so that was pretty much it. Then went to the store. I waited for Sal in the car just because, you know, um, yeah, I wouldn't be able to go around the whole damn store. Um, but yeah, again, I've been in a better mind space these past couple days. Um, I'm really just embracing and surrendering to the situation. Again, I've been sleeping in, I've been able to just rest, and today I think was the first day that did a little bit more. I worked on some emails I needed to do. I reached out to some friends, family, um, paid my bills. So just had a productive afternoon. I'm still doing workouts, not I think as intense as I did at the gym with Drew. But I'm working on getting the same routine here, or kind of getting something down where I can do that. So I need to talk to Sal because we have a chair in here, but we have like stuff on it, so I need to figure out a way where I can work that out. Because again, then I would have to move it around to where I can do the exercises and stuff. So I just need to figure that out. I mean, I can do it. Like I said, I've been doing my bed every morning. I clean as much as I can in here, organize things. I usually just set up the trash and the water bottles there for him. But I am doing as much as I can. Like I said, being a little bit more active. Um, Sorry, I got a text. Yeah, so I've been a little bit more active in general and stuff like that. So I really do want to get that routine going in here. Like I said, I just need to figure that out. And then I do have my appointment tomorrow with the orthopedics. So I'm actually kind of excited. Because one, I'm hoping to finally get a cast. Because I feel like hopefully the cast will mobilize me a little bit more. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a little bit heavier, but then again, I'm sure it'll be more like to my actual foot. So it'll be like really wrapping my foot. I know this one's a little bit loose, especially now that the swelling went down. And then that's another thing too that I want to see how my foot actually looks. Because I know, um, last week when I went, it was still pretty swollen. But again, I can see my toes, and my toes don't look swollen anymore. They're back to, like Sal called them, back to their normal chubby size. Yes, I have chubby toes. Um, yeah, so I'm kind of excited just for that in general as well, just to be able to see my foot and see how it looks. And then just kind of take it from there. But yeah, so like I said, I've been in really good spirits lately, this past couple days. Definitely, out of my pit, just kind of taking on the day. I slept in today, and I was just really lazy in the morning. But other than that, like I'm feeling good. I'm actually gonna shower and dress up a little bit. Yeah, well, just I mean that's something that I think I get to do, and I'm gonna figure out as well. I think waking up earlier, or getting a routine going in the mornings, and I think showering earlier, and then just like dressing up, even if I maybe put my hair down. It's not the best thing, just because I'm jumping around in the fucking crutches and stuff like that. But doing my hair, doing something and stuff like that, not being a falonga. Because it's funny, yesterday, like I said, we were going to my mother-in-law's, we were going to celebrate my mother-in-law's birthday. And so, so I had, I showered, whatever, and got ready, and I put my hair up, but, I got dressed up, and then, I remember I was kind of laying down on the bed, waiting for Sal, and he comes in, and he's like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "What? It's your wife." And he's like, he just kept looking at me. He's like, "Who is that?" And then I was like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean?" And then, I was like, "Oh, because I'm dressed up." Well, I was like, "Because, I changed." He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "What? Because you always come in, I'm a fodonga." And he's like, "Yeah." And then we just started laughing. And I was just like, "Yeah, feedback. Thanks, bud." um, so yeah, so I realized that today that's something that I get to work on. Like I said, showering earlier and just kind of, um, dressing up, or not even of dressing up, but just, getting dressed, not necessarily like in workout clothes or my PJs and stuff like that, and just looking a little more presentable. So yeah, so that's something that I'm gonna work on. And then I reached out to my niece today. She actually hurt her knee, this weekend. She's a soccer player. Sorry guys. She's a soccer player, and she had an injury. Still not 100% on the details of how it went down, but I just know that her knees messed up. She is on crutches at the moment, and they did X-rays. I know they saw, like, I think blood on the inside, but nothing was necessarily broken. So she's doing an MRI on Friday, just to see if anything was torn, like any ligaments and stuff like that. And then, a possibility she might need surgery. So I know she's kind of going through it right now. Again, she's a soccer player. She's actually in two soccer teams. I know she's very active in general. She has school events, things like that. So yeah, so like, I reached out to her, and I was like, "Hey, like, I heard about your knee. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I had to go with the doctors yesterday." And she's like, "I'm just kind of feeling sorry for myself right now." She's like, "I'm having a hard time with all of this." And it's just kind of funny, like, that it's how I felt. Like I said, some moments it's still kind of that up and down and stuff like that, but it's kind of like how I felt. um so I was telling her that I was like, "Hey, like, I was like, everything you're feeling, everything you're going through, it's normal." I was like, "I know that you're very active, you have a lot going on, and you do so much, so this is kind of like, feels like it's setting you back." But I was like, that's kind of where I was at. I was like, right now, I was like, "I'm sure you heard about my ankle." I was like, I was like, "I'm out of work. I can't drive." I was like, "No gym." So I was like, "I'm very limited to what I can do, and, kind of where I'm at and stuff like that." So I was like, so I get it. I was like, I was like, the one thing that I was like, that I did, or, that kind of, that I realized, I was like, it was just, focusing on the positive things that I got out of the situation, which I kind of shared a little bit with her, like, it's like my relationships, my in-laws, with Sal, with myself, just people in general. Like, I have more time to reach out. I have time to rest, to relax, I have time for myself, things like that. And then, I was like, so I invite you to do the same. I was like, try to think of what positive things are coming out of this for you. Like, what, I was like, you're not alone. I was like, you have so much love and support, And I named, a couple people, like, in her life that I know would do anything for her, including myself and Sal. So it was really cool just to be able to kind of provide that feedback to her, that support, and be like, "Hey, like, you're not alone, like, more ways than one. Like, I completely fucking get what you're saying. And I completely understand what you're feeling and what you're going through, because I'm kind of in the same boat right now." So I was like, so I get it. I was like, just, keep me in the loop. I was like, I'll keep reaching out to you, and, checking and see what the doctor says and stuff like that. Yeah, it was just neat to be able to kind of share that with her. And then again, she was like, "Oh, like, thank you, Kari," that's what they call me. She's like, "Thank you, Kari," like, she's like, "That's what I needed right now." And so that was really cool, just to be able to think that so quickly, kind of my own experience, that I'm able to kind of reach out to someone else that I love, and to kind of provide that support, and help them and stuff like that, and see a different light in the situation. So that was neat. Like I said, I mean, ultimately, I knew that with I mean, that's what I've come to realize, that every experience that I've had, in my life, good and bad, that, that's what I take from it, that it makes me stronger, and that I'm able to take that and, share it with someone else, and, help them through their own personal journey of that struggle, but I just didn't think that it was going to happen so quickly. And that it would be someone that, that I love, and, my own niece. Like, she's my cousin's daughter, but I don't know, we call her niece. And she's more like a like a little sister to me. Her and her siblings are really like little brothers, little sisters. I don't know, like I fucking love those kids so much. Like, I have nothing but love for those kids. So I don't know, they really are like my siblings and stuff like that. Sometimes like my own kids. I don't even have kids, but that's just how much I love them and respect those kids, and I would do anything for them. So it was really neat just to be able to, again, to like kind of be able to give back to someone, but the fact that I was able to kind of give back to her, like that meant the world. That little girl means everything to me. Not so little girl. She's 15 now, but like I said, we pretty much, really when we got close, she was 9 months, and my mom was babysitting her and stuff like that. So she's been like really actively in our lives since 9 months, and she's 15 now. So yeah, so that was really cool. Again, other than that, like not much has been going on. Like I said, not like I'm doing a lot, but I'm definitely doing a lot more than I was. Like I said, today I was talking to friends, family. I worked on some crafts. So I painted a little bit. And that was cool. And again, just having conversations with people. I paid my bills. I had a productive afternoon. Been watching Netflix, which Netflix always kills me. Because I will like get so hooked in it. And I mean, I already watched like 3 episodes just today of Sabrina. So yeah. But yeah, I want to I started crafting, and I was talking to a friend, and she was like, hey, like, she kind of gave me the idea of like maybe crafting live, like, posting it on my video, and that's something I definitely want to do. And, she's like, you can talk about like what crafting means to you, and, like why you do it, and, and like and I was like, yeah, so I think I'm definitely going to do that, because I just need to figure out, again, because I need to get all the supplies in here, like the water and stuff like that. And so I need a little bit of support with that, since, I'm carrying myself with the crutches, and I need my hands and stuff. So I need to figure that out. But I would like to do that. But yeah, with crafting, again, it brings me peace. It's something that I love doing. It's something that I feel so serene and so at peace when I'm either like painting, coloring, drawing. I don't know, because in the moment, like, I think it's the one time that my mind's not going like 1,000 miles per hour. It's the one time that I don't feel like I need to know everything. Because at the moment too, it's like I feel what's right. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like I'm not thinking like it needs to look a certain way. I don't have, that idea, or that like it needs to be this way, it needs to be that way. It's more like I just know what feels right. Well, yeah, I have pain in my fingers. Like as I'm like coloring or painting or whatever, or drawing something, like, I look at the colors and I just kind of feel what I feel needs to go next. Like, I'll look at the painting, I'll have a general idea of my vision and what I want, and then it's okay, this color, okay, that color. So I don't know. So it's different. It's the one time that I'm not overthinking, that I'm not questioning myself, that I'm not guessing, that I just know. That I feel so right, and I'm so in the moment, and I'm so present with what I'm doing. It really just fucking relaxes me, and, it just really, again, makes me, I'm just at peace, like I said, it's the one time that my mind's really quiet, that my mind is not just racing, that my mind is it just is, but yeah, so I want to post doing a craft live. Like I said, I just need to figure out, like, so I can have the supplies with me, and I can figure all that out. But that's definitely something that I'll be doing. Again, today, not a lot is coming up for me. I will be posting live today on Instagram. So I will be talking about self love, my confidence, self esteem in general. Which I know is something that I've posted on here before. So just kind of go more into that a little bit more. So I'm actually a little bit, I mean, still a little nervous, still getting used to the whole life thing. And then again, because of where it's coming from, or, what's kind of pushing me forward to do it, I think there's still a bit of that like nervousness, like, oh no, like I hope I do it right. But then again, at the end of the day, it's not about them, it's about me. And it's like, I need to think about, okay, what do I want out of this? What am I going to get out of this? And again, like I've shared with some friends, I personally reached out to a couple of friends and my family, and like, I'm like, hey, I'm going live at this time, so I think more than anything, like, that's what I'm getting out of it, that it's again pushing me to create those relationships, that it's pushing me to strengthen those relationships. Because I am kind of, again, in a sense, asking for that support of like, hey, I'm doing this. Like, it would mean a lot to me if you could, if you could watch, if you could support, if you can be there for me. And, because seeing those names on that screen, when they're logging in, like, yeah, it makes my heart feel all warm and fuzzy inside, like it makes me feel good just knowing that they're taking that time out of their day to be there for me and to see what I have to say. Um, so that feels really good. So more than that, like, more than anything, I mean, I'm excited just for that. Again, just to know that I'm strengthening those relationships, that to see like that they love me and that they're being there for me and they're supporting me. And, not just that too, but again, like with the topic, today, like, what am I going to get out of this? Again, I think the more I talk about it, the more I'm able to let go of those negative conversations, the more I'm able to, really believe and commit to these positive conversations that I'm having, and to really see my power, see my worth, see my value, and know, like how much I'm worth, how much I really mean to people. And again, to be able to really see the value for myself, that, it doesn't matter what others think, that it doesn't matter, how others see me, because I need to see myself in a good light. I need to see myself in those ways. I need to believe nothing but the best of myself, So yeah, so that's, I think, the biggest thing out of all of this too, that, or like what pushes me forward to do it, that it's more of like, what am I going to get out of this? How is this going to benefit me? How is this going to, change? Like, what's good out of all of this? And like I said, that I know the more I say it, the more I'm able to explore that within myself, the more I'm able to realize, like, yeah, I'm a fucking badass bitch. Like, so it's just awesome. It's just crazy how things fucking work, how, like, by saying things out loud, by realizing things, like, it just fucking hits you, and you're like, oh yeah, like, this is what it is, this is what I am. And, so yes, like I said, I'm kind of excited. I am excited for that, and like I said, just again to kind of continue growing and stuff like that. And right now, like, that I do have a lot of time to myself, and a lot of time to just reflect. Like, that's something that I am taking serious, that I am doing. I'm doing a lot of reflection, a lot of, talking to myself, and a lot of, just checking in with myself, and where you're at, and, why are you thinking that, and where is that coming from? And, again, just reflecting in general, really. Just, yeah, just really checking in with myself and seeing where I'm at and what's going on with me and stuff like that. And I'm excited just again to see just where life takes me in general, and, where I'm going. And the one thing that I really want to do is to be mentally strong. Someone pointed out to me the other day, like, you can be physically strong, you can, be super fit, but, if you're not like strong mentally. She's like, it doesn't matter physically how you look or where you're at or where your fitness is at, because if someone can tear you down mentally, then, like, she's like, you're fucked. And that's something that, like, really hit home. Because I know that's something that I have struggled with, again, with the conversations, and I know that I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I was before, again, I mean, just in general, from when, really, I really started noticing or knowing, like, about my self-esteem, my self-worth, and all that stuff, like, to now, and even, from therapy to now, and even, joining transformation to now. Like, I know that I'm not the same person. I know that I am, mentally stronger as well. But, again, I know that there's still a lot of growth there. I know there's still a lot of things that, I need to change, and I need to change within myself and my thinking, to be like 100% mentally strong, and, to know that it doesn't matter at that point what anyone tells me, because I know who I am and I know what I'm made of, that nothing or no one can push me away from that, and nothing or no one can make me think otherwise or see it otherwise, because I know. So that's something definitely that, like I said, I'm really focusing on for the next, 2 immobile months that I have. Again, as part of my self-reflection and stuff like that, that's something that I really want to take a look at, and it's just, mentally working on my mental health, and working on being mentally stable and mentally strong, and really knowing and believing in myself and stuff like that, and what I'm capable of doing. But yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what's been coming up for me. Like I said, I'll be posting live today. So I'm probably gonna finish that episode of Sabrina, and then I'm gonna go shower, and Sal should be coming home soon, so we'll spend some time together. But yeah, so again, I really want to thank you guys for all of your support, all of your love. Like I said, all your messages, your text messages, calls, all that stuff. It really means a lot to me. And again, thank you guys for continuing watching, my videos, and for subscribing to my page. Yeah, just being there for me, so I really, really appreciate it. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out. If not, until next time, and I'll see you guys.